I really messed up my shoulder. Um, Again, I've forgotten the proper glasses. Here we are, back again. Hey everybody, I know I'm earlier than I said I was going to be. Okay, let's pop out the chat here and make it big. I'm doing much better than I was yesterday, except yesterday I went to bed early. Oh, hang on a second. Let everybody come in and then we can start talking. Hey, 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 how's it going? Don't make eye contact. So, yesterday, I thought I had a heart attack. I was bending over, right? You know how my knees lock? And I was picking something up off the floor and I saw something behind me. So instead of straightening up, turning around and bending over again, I reached down between my legs and I stretched and I stretched and I stretched. And all of a sudden I had a pain. And I mean like a knife go right in here, down my arm and up my neck into my jaw. And I sat down and I thought, am I dying? Am I going to have a heart attack? Right? And it wouldn't go away. So Howie keeps now listen, when I say this, don't everybody freak out, go, don't take other people's medication. Nitroglycerin really doesn't do anything other than open up your blood vessels to get more oxygen to your heart. So even if it was a heart attack, I was fine. I'm okay. If it wasn't a heart attack, like fibromyalgia can mimic heart attacks. Did you know that? So much for our week. Oh no, what's going on, Joe? Did his thing get infected or what? So I took it easy the rest of it. I took 2 puffs of Howie's Nitro under my tongue. It might have been a bit much, but and then I went and I laid down for a bit. I broke out a sweat and it went away. So I phoned Howie when I was laying down and he said, well, if that happens again, you call an ambulance. He said, because all those pains I was getting in my rib cage, he said, apparently were small heart attacks and you could have had a small heart attack. So I said, okay, that's what I need. He said, you're no spring chicken anymore, sweetheart. And I said, I know that. I said, but the last time it happened a few years back, I phoned an ambulance. They came, they checked my blood pressure. Everything was fine. They looked at me like I was fucking nuts. Like I was nuts. Gracie, what are you into? Hey, get out of that. It's just where Mummy had her tomato plants. Oh, now she's got my attention and she thinks she deserves lovin's. So much for not making eye contact, eh? Come here. Come over this side. Come over this side. What? You look after Mummy, don't you? So I said to Howie, I don't want to call an ambulance. He said, I'd rather you call an ambulance and feel stupid than me come home and find you dead on the floor. So, the lung doctor had an early opening. Okay. Hey, Leanne, I'll say hi to everybody in a second. What would I do without you, Gracie? What would I do? What would I do without my love? My yo-yo girl. My baby girl. Yes, you give very nice kisses. You don't slip me the tongue or nothing. Yes. Did you like laying out in the sun? It's a nice day. Hey? All right, you got to get down now, okay? Yeah, you have to. I'm sorry, I've got work to do. Give me a kiss, and away you go get your chicken. Thank you. No more. No eye contact. Don't make any eye contact. Oh, I know. I just, it frightened me. It frightened me. And that doesn't happen often, right? That does not happen often. So, today, we're working with our tomatoes. Now, you see that? Now, the only reason I would tell you not to plant them like this is if you don't have the lights that sit right over top. And the white insides of the cup actually reflect light back to them. Now, some of the first ones I planted, when I planted deeper, I planted more soil, they already need to be. So some I'm going to take some soil off the bottom and add it to the top and make them go down further. And some I'm just going to add. We'll figure it out as we go along. I am trying to sleep, Joe. I went to bed early last night at like 9 o'clock, and I went to bed at 8:30. Okay, and I fell asleep. I shut off the light, went to sleep at 9, woke up at 11:30, and could not get back to sleep at all until 10 minutes before my alarm went off at 5 o'clock this morning. So going to bed early isn't always the solution, right? It's hot in here. I'm going to go check on my heat. I'll be right back. Oh, ow, my knee. Oh, Gracie, I'm not coming out here to play. What? Oh, you're a goofball. So I'm going to have to get some more potting soil on payday. This is what's left of my seed starter and my potting mix. All right, now let me pop out the participants list and say hello to Callie King. Now, I recognize that name. I haven't seen it in a while. No, Gracie, I'm not playing with your chicken. Edie Murray, Jenny Bruno, Jennifer Unicorn, Joe Mama, Kiko Martin, Leanne Bishop. Got to be careful because my left shoulder is really sore. Mama Dukes, Linda Bopp. Hey, darling. It's early in the day for Seashell. Her time is different than ours. Rita Svet, Rosie Bernard, Ninja Clan Kathy, and Tender Rose. Now let's put on the live chat, and I'm going to have another puff of my own kind. All right, let's set that aside for now. Put my mouse up on my... All right. Hey. Amy Boato, Nat, Kathy. I have lots of these like this. So, I'm going to show you... Ow, my shoulder. I'm going to show you what I'm doing today. Come on, you. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay, so now this little guy needs some more soil in around him. Now I'm going to just do this and show you. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That wasn't a good idea. I'm just going to fill the soil up to the bottom leaves. But I got to put this back in here. I watered them last night, but I haven't watered them this morning because I knew I was going to be doing this. All right, so let's drop you back down in there, buddy. Like that. Set it in the middle. I need a spoon. Oh. Okay, so I'm just going to take, I get a pot of soil here. My soil is over here on another chair because I have no room on the island for it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spoon down in around, pulling the leaves up. Because these go under lights 16 hours a day. Why 6? They don't have to be 16 hours. 12 is sufficient, but I have other plants. Now I'm just going to tap this down. Make sure it's solid. Press that closer to the center. Add a little bit more soil. And now it's nestled right up to the bottom leaves. Water. And I'll set it aside over here until I have enough to take over to the table. Okay, this is how the light from the overhead plant lights that I use go right down in the cup. The white sides reflect the light, and this is growing beautifully. Okay? Now, I have lots of those, but look at this. This is one of those Quebec 5s, and I put too much soil in this, right? So I'm just going to shake some off the bottom, drop that back down in, and then add it in here. And for that ignorant person who emailed me and said, I don't know how you can do plants on the same place where you cook. It's called cleaning up after yourself, lady. Or person, excuse me, I don't want to assume. So, see, now that one's down deeper in with the same soil. And all the hairs on the stem, okay, will turn into roots. This is less, like people ask me why I do this. It's because I want my plants to be the size of the plants you get at nursery size. And you know how you get these styrofoam containers that are about that deep, but you got nice thick stem tomato plants in them? That's because I don't know. I don't know how they do it. Uh-oh. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Boom. Down in. You're going to go back in. See, some of these don't need actual more soil. They just need their soil redistributed. Redistributed. God. Okay. Well, it's like saying, oh, I'd never let my dog lick a pan. Why not? Don't you wash your pans? I know I do. So I just worry. I don't worry. I just, think people don't think straight. Now this, even though it is farther down in the cup, still needs more soil. Okay? And once this gets up more, okay, we're going to repeat the process, only we're just going to top up this soil, right? Well, we're going to look at my chives where my peppers are. And if I have enough soil, I'm going to transplant my cabbages and those 3 or 4 peppers I got. Now you know why I have a silicone mat over my laptop. Okay, now see this little guy? We're just gonna toss some soil down in there. I'm gonna have, payday's not until next week, so I'm gonna have to make do with what I have soil-wise, and then we just tamp to make sure all that dirt's down. Now you see? Okay, here's 4. But I want to work with these, like this one, I really was testing how this was going to work, because I put very little soil in there. But we're going to build it up a little bit. So did my dog. Right off the floor. Oh my God, and he put it in his mouth after the dog had it in their mouth. You know what? Dogs' mouths have enzymes in them that kill bacteria. That's why you always see them licking their wounds, or our wounds. Sometimes Gracie will find a burn or something on Daddy's fingers from work, and she'll lick it for him. Well, because I have such a short growing season, I have to get my stuff started. Come on, baby. Get your leaf up there. I have to get my stuff started a lot earlier than most. Two, 4, 5. Okay, I'll get one more, and then I can take them over to the table. Drop down in. Make sure it's centered. Well, they're under 16-hour lights. Like my lights go on. They're the first thing I do when I get up at 10 to 5 in the morning is I turn the lights on the plants. And then I make Howie's breakfast and lunch and all right. I'm going to take these back over to the table and put them under the lights. And I'll be right back. Oh. I love tomato plants. I love tomatoes. Ow, my knees. There you go, babies. Ow. Hey, Joan Leach, Trudy W. Did I miss anybody who's come in since I said hello to everybody? Yeah, I think I'm going to have enough soil to transplant my cabbages and my peppers. I think so. Now this is down deep enough. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to add soil right up to the bottom leaves. Tamp it down. Tamp it down. You want to make sure that the crown of the plant is above the soil. Let me know if you get tired of watching me plant tomatoes. And I will, hi Katsy! 11 tomato plants and started 18 in seeds. Oh my goodness. Hey Donna, how are you? Donna Oberlin, how's it going? Oh, remember folks, tomorrow is Freaky Friday. And we're going to have a special edition on, this is for patrons only. We're going to have a special edition on Sunday afternoon for St. Patrick's Day. See, look, right? Can you see how close that is to the bottom? Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Donna. And just as if you were transplanting them, give them a really good water. I use these cups over year after year. Now see how far down that goes? The soil is about here. Okay? And these Quebec 5s are growing much faster, much bigger. Not much, but faster and bigger than the Manitobas. I just hope they give as good a tomato as the Manitobas do. Because remember when I tried those subarctic plenties, and they were not much bigger than a cherry tomato, so they weren't that great. Go. I know, aren't they happy looking? When I'm done all this, oh, that's a Manitoba because there's no labeling. See, the soil here is right here. So we're just gonna, we were just kids when we fell in love. Wish I knew what the words to that song. It's just a sweet song. Do, 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 do. I laugh and I go, oh no, we weren't kids. Howie was 23, I was 26. I think about that now. We were just kids. Tamp that down so your crown is above. How many weeks since you planted them? I don't know. You guys are supposed to be keeping time. I put the I did the videos. That's my job. I started the seeds around the 14th of February. See, now this one is this is a Quebec 5 and it's got too much soil. So we're just gonna, oh, look at the root system though. Isn't that nice? Now, get this down here, just like that. But I did start these earlier, but later than last year, right? Want all the dirt knocked off here. A little bit more dirt right up to the bottom leaves there. And this gives you a sturdier stem and more roots. If your tomatoes are really high and leggy, it's because they're not close enough to, the lights aren't close enough to them. They're not getting enough light. Give you a little bit more because your roots are right down at the bottom. I know, isn't it grand? Playing in the dirt. This one looked like it didn't even have a second leaf. Oh no, the baby! Dirt's to here! So you, since you're a deep one, we need the, whoops, we need the spoon. Come on, leaf, you need to be above the dirt. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, I'll be right back. I've got to take these over to the table and put them under the lights. Try not to grab the plants, just the sides of the cup. Like that. Oh, God, my knee. Hey, Stacy! Ninja Clan Calvary, Esax! Well, you can still play in the dirt in an apartment. Why do my marigolds grow to like 3 feet tall and then get flowers? Because those are Cracker Jack marigolds. Do they look like the French marigolds, but they just get really big? Those are Cracker Jack marigolds. I planted them mistakenly into my cabbages last year, and I had to keep cutting them down. So you use dwarf French marigolds, okay? Hey, Shay Shay. All right, another little deep little baby. It's easier if you can just drop dirt in, but some of them I planted with too much soil to begin with. Oh, it might be a bit too much there. Yeah, a little bit too much. We need the leaves above the soil, not under it. Because there you go, the baby. Tap you down. There we go. Well, read the labels. Somebody told me Cracker Jack marigolds go 3 feet, and I didn't believe them, and I put them in my cabbages. Come on, get in there. Oh, it's a beautiful sunny day here. I put my flowers, my chamomile, my hollyhocks, my sunflowers, I put them all in the front window because I was running out of room on the dining room table. I got my old sewing machine stand up there too. I mean, I still have to get another table and another light. That's how we want it. Just up to the bottom leaves. A little bit more because the dirt packs down when you water it. There. Go. Sasumas? What is a sasuma? Poor tomato plant. What tomato plant? Mine? Let's see. Yeah. Shake some of that dirt down. Drop you down even deeper. Yeah, I hear you. You need more water, I know. This doesn't just give them more roots and a stronger stem. It gives them more nutrients because you're adding fresh soil for the most part. Poor tomato plant. What poor tomato plant? Mine? Nothing wrong with my tomato plants. They're happy. Okay. This one has roots coming out the bottom. Really? No. Okay. Whoops. Where'd you go, baby? Oh my goodness. Sorry. There you go. Get down in there. Come on. Stand up straight for Mama here. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Rise up, rise up, rise and show your power. Yes, I never sweep or anything until after I'm done playing with my dirt. Oh, it's a small orange tree. Okay, you just need soil. Tuck it down around. See how you can't really see how much stem there is down there? We're going to cover it right up, just past those two first leaves that come onto the plant. There you go, baby. Look at that. Going to be so happy. All right, I'm going to put these over on the island or the table, and then I got to fill my water up. So I'll be a few minutes. Pee break, everybody. Pee break. Get your coffee, get your tea, hit the loo. All right. Oh. My knee. We were just kids when we fell in love. Oh. Get some more dirt in this pot. Alrighty. I'm starting to think that I wish my pantry was bigger. I need all the shelves I have, but I wish my pantry was bigger so that I could put a plant table all down one side with the lights and do this. And Angela, how are you, darling? Are you in Peterborough or wherever it is? Are you at Ken's? Hey, you've seen me do this enough. How's it going? See how the dirt's here. Awesome. How's things going with the dogs? Oh. Sitting at the dentist. Hi, Vicky. Oh, my goodness. I'm quite ticked I haven't got my beef yet. Because this is where my brain is. This is where all my energy is going, is getting my stuff ready for the garden. I don't want to be canning in May. You know what I mean? The dogs, it's going. Now has chewed 2 of his walls. I'm not saying nothing. You didn't see that. You didn't see that, did you? I will have to edit that out. Yeah, where's the beef? Exactly. Now this is a Quebec 5, but the dirt's all the way up to here. So we have to take this out. Now drop some of the dirt off. And again, drop this. Whoops. Stand up straight now. Drop this right down inside the cup. Shh. You didn't see anything. I'm sweating. It must be nice out. Shh, Mama Dukes. I might give this little guy a little bit more on the bottom. Just because he really is low in that cup. Oh, no. Don't tell me I just did what I did. No, I didn't. Phew. We're going to lift you up just a little bit, baby. There we go. Stand up. There you go. I might get a talk with Bubba today. That would be awesome. Okay. Ow, my shoulder. Jesus, just the littlest things. I can do certain things, but there's things I can't do with my shoulder, and it's been like this for close to a week. It's rating pretty good, too. We read Chattanese, Shay Shay. Trust me, we knew what you were saying. Hey, Lynn Smith. You're in Ohio. I hear it rains a lot in Ohio. One more to go over there, and then I'm going to... One more, and then I've got to take these over and do some more. See? They are thriving inside the cup because the light is directly overhead at all times. Hey, Willows! Oh, you're just missing me replanting or topping up my tomato plants with dirt. There'll be a video tomorrow. There we go. I take a spare room and make it at my greenhouse. I don't have a spare room. My spare room is my office. Any spare rooms are downstairs, which I would love to do, but I can't do the stairs. So, oh, man. Take these over to the table. Oh. If all of these live, I'm going to have to share some plants or trade some plants or something. We didn't see a thing, Bev. Okay. There we go. Just got home, but at least I got a notification this time. Well, I'll show you what we're doing. Because I'm almost done with these tomatoes, and then I'm going to have enough dirt. I'm going to have to buy more dirt on payday. Do you remember me planting these way down in the cup? So now we're just topping up the soil up to the bottom leaves. Just like that. Like I said, don't do this unless you've got the plant lights that sit directly above, because it's constantly shining down on the plant and the white inside of the cup has been reflecting the light. So, but this is something you can do if you have plant lights on your plants, right? What about swap meets? I don't know if we have any swap meets. I'm gonna, you know what? I could start a Facebook page and say, you know, are there going to be any plant swap meets in May for pre-garden season? Because I'm going to have a lot of, but the thing is all the plants I have, I don't need to swap any, right? I don't want any more plants. I've grown too many as it is. You unsubscribed and resubbed and you're getting notifications again. Yeah, YouTube has been, you know, enjoying 45% of everybody's income for a long time, but now they're shooting themselves in the foot because they're, you know, my videos are like getting seen half as much as they used to because people are being unsubscribed and don't know it, and then they don't realize You know, they forget. You watch a lot of YouTube channels, you forget that you haven't seen one in a while until one pops up. It's just shoddy practices all around, really, if you think about it. Yeah. I'll take you down some later. Still, it's got a lot of dirt in it, but I will, the next time I do this one, I will be taking the whole thing out and taking off the bottom dirt and putting it in, but it still needs to grow some more. Her butt problem is healed. Nuka's butt problem is healed. That's good. 30 some. I really lost count after 25. I think I got like 30 of them. Now, this is a Quebec 5. See how much bigger they are? Man, let me see. Do I have it? See the Manitoba? Well, no, Manitoba. Let's hang on. But see how much more bigger this plant is than this one. This one comes from planting to fruit, I think, in 67 days. It's a 67-day until it's ready to bear fruit. This one is in 60 days. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, Willow. You know what happens? If you don't comment on the videos, all right? If you don't comment, I'm not telling you what to do, but if you don't comment on every video I put out that you see, YouTube thinks you don't give a crap, and they drop you from the channel. If you don't watch my videos, and this isn't a threat. This is what they're doing. This is what's going on. If you don't watch my videos, comment, like, or whatever, they're going to drop you from the subscriber base. They're just not going to tell you that you're not subbed. They're just going to lower it. They're going to drop they're going to drop you from the roster. And even though you look like you're subbed, you're not. They're just not feeding you stuff anymore. Hey, Chanel. How's it going, honey? You wait. When these are ready to go in the garden, when these are ready to go in the garden, it'll be this big, and the stalk on it will be that thick just because of the way I'm doing this. I'm glad to hear it. Well, I mean, on the live streams, we're talking in chat, but every video, if people don't comment on it, if they don't like or dislike, I don't care what you do, like or dislike. But if you want to see it and you don't comment or even make a like Edie Murray, every day, every time a video comes out, she just puts thank you. And I bet you she sees my videos every day because she comments every day, even if it's just a thank you or okay or an emoji or something. But if you're not interacting, that's what they consider interacting with the channel. And if you're not interacting with the channel, they'll drop you from it. Even though you will see that you are subscribed, they just won't send them to your feed anymore. It's dirt and ignorance, if you ask me. Now, it's worse than that because dirt's a good thing. Make sure you don't bury the crown, okay? Well, I'm glad. Lilo goes next Wednesday to have hers rechecked. She had the same thing happen to her 1 week after Nuka. I've had enough of dog butts. Yeah. All right. I got to take these back over. I've only got, well, you know what? I've only got 4 more to do. 5 more to, yeah, I better get these out of the way. No, I don't want to get up again unless I have to. He's going to get buried a little deeper. Right down in there, my love. Should use my canning funnel, you know that? Put the plant through the canning funnel and then just put the... Let's try that. Let's try that in a minute as soon as I get this one fixed. Let's just see what that does if we have to take a plant out. You know what I mean? Hey, Corey. Are you studying for your thing? How's your sister hanging on? How's your family, period? Because that's something, cancer diagnosis, it's like it affects everybody in the family, right? Let's get the canning funnel and have a look. Oh, 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 God. Oh, my right knee's going. It's almost telling me there's a storm or something coming. All right. Oh, let's pick one that's low down in there. That one's low down in there, okay? So, no, it's too deep. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. I should have put my tomato plants over there while I was up. I have to think of these things. If I'm going to get up, I got to make sure I'm doing everything I can on don't put the crown under. I keep a list of my favorite channels and check them every once in a while to make sure that I haven't been taken off one. It seems to work pretty good. Yeah, but they may say you're subscribed, but it wouldn't hurt to like Willow said, unsubscribe and subscribe again. I know it's a pain in the butt, but that's what you might need to do with your favorite channels, right? Go, baby. Look at that. Now you're going to grow nice, more strong roots. These may end up going into pots like this by the end, but we'll see. I just completed my online course. That was mandatory. I passed. Now I feel like I just need to study for Saturday. You're doing everything right, sweetheart. You're doing absolutely everything right. So don't stay up on Freaky Friday. Like, come in at the beginning, but make sure you get rest. But the truth is, don't study the night before, okay? If you study the night before, you're just going to jumble your facts in your brain through stress. So study right up until Thursday tonight. Study tonight, and then take tomorrow off. You may want to refresh, make yourself some bullet points when you study, bullet points on a card, and then refresh those on Saturday or Friday night. But don't do any heavy studying the night before the tests. You can't see me on Half Acre. Dallas tried everything to fix it. Any ideas? What do you mean? I can't see you on our Half Acre homestead? Well, that's odd. That's really odd. See, this is all the way down onto the bottom of the cup now. Only those who really care for you and your family will be there in your time of need. Just let all others go. That's right. And so Friday night, we're going to relax, Corey. And then Sunday afternoon, we're going to celebrate. So you just, do what you can for today studying. But don't worry about, killing yourself. If you want to study tomorrow or make your bullet points just so you can refresh your memory before your test, that's fine. But stop studying by 1 o'clock tomorrow, okay? Because you're going to push too many facts in too fast and you're going to have a panic attack and everything's going to get jumbled. So just, you got this. Just, you know. All right, I got to take these over and we're going to go get our cabbage plants. You replied to my question? Oh, thank you. My sister will be coming home soon, and we're asking everyone who had words to speak about our situation for help. When you going to be here to help us? Absolutely. Always here. Hamburger Brog? Oh, I forgot. I don't have any vegetable or tomato soup though. All right, I'm going to take these over and I'm going to bring over the cabbage plants. I'll be right back. Louisiana Health and Life Insurance. You got this, sweetheart. All right, maybe I can do 4. Yes, I can do 4. Oh. Oh. Mm. There you go, babies. Oh, look, you're closer to the lights now. Hey, look at that. All right. Let's get these over there into the lights. Go. There we go. All right. What am I going to plant my cabbage in? I might have enough soil for a big tray. I'll be right back, folks. Oh, ow. All right, I got 2 of these, but they're really stuck together. And I don't know, this looks like, look at this. Somehow, that's been shredded by something. What the hell would do that? Huh. Anyway. Let those who don't help go forever. Exactly. Don't necessarily let them go forever. Just, you know, don't worry about them. It's not, you know what I mean? All right. Now, whoops. I don't know how many cabbages. These are cut right through the second pot. So I'm not going to plant. Let me just check. Okay. I'm not going to plant this side because these are just shredded right through. And I don't know how that happened. Unless it was a squirrel or something. Oh, I said the word. Shh, be careful. Okay, so. There we go. Now, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You know what I'm going to do? Now, if anybody ever sees me use white-handled scissors in the kitchen and white-handled scissors, I have like 3 or 4 pairs of these. And they go through the dishwasher regularly. I am going to try and... Damn. If I could get these apart. Come on, you. Come on. These are not coming apart. Well, you know what I'll do? If I have enough plants to fill this, I'll go get my little rotary Dremel thing and just cut this right off here. Oh yeah, we still got the weasel. But I think it's heading outside to hunt more now because the weather's getting nicer. So we don't see it as often. Best advice is to make note of the most important and study for 30 minutes the morning of the test. Well, like I said, you know, do kind of bullet points of the things you really want to remember and then just brief yourself. But don't really hard study the night before. You're just going to get your facts all jumbled, you know? All right. How many cabbages do we have? Oh, God, there's more than I thought. Down in there, the baby. Yes. Where's my spoon? The weasel? Why would the weasel do that? Unless it was going after mice. Weasels are pure carnivores. They're like cats. Cats are one of the last true carnivores in domestic animals. Ah, you're right. That makes sense. Well, because we have such a mouse problem, and this is an old house that stayed empty for like 2 years before we bought it. We think it's just it was invaded by mice, and they're coming in somewhere. And I think the weasel just followed them in because we haven't had a mouse issue since we've seen the weasel. Come on, you guys. Oh, cabbages. Hey, Jane Gressel, how are you, darling? I may have to use more of this tray. You are going to do fine, Corey. You know what? Only focus on what you have to. When you're working on your exam and you're studying for your exam, focus on that. When you're at the hospital or with your sister, focus on her. Focus is the key. Focus on one thing at a time. And you know, because you need to get things organized so that you can, you know, be the best help you can to your sister and to yourself and your family. And the best thing you could do for your family is pass this test, right? Cabbage and corned beef. Well, we don't have any corned beef. So there won't be any Irish. Well, maybe. Let me see. I think I got a ham hock. Or a hawk. They're not ham hocks. That would have meant that they smoked them, which they didn't. Hey, Liz, how's it going? We're skint. Things don't start picking up financially for us until April, mid-April, May. Because I just don't have a lot of things to do videos on, you know? Oh, I have a lot more cabbage than this. So, I wonder what I can do for that. I know what I can do for that. Oh! Oops. Sorry, folks. Didn't mean to yell. Because there's 4 of them. And I just happen to have 4 of these. That'll work. Let's, because I think I'm going to have to use all of these because I want to put my peppers in there too. So I'm just going to take this pudding cup and I'm going to cut the edge off it. Like this. Ouch. And I'm going to put a hole in it. Like that. And I'm going to just tuck that down. Oh, look. Right down inside. I have fixed the shredded ones. See this? They are so shredded I can get my fingers through them. And these 4 are the worst. Yay! Sometimes I amaze myself. Well, lettuce is a summertime thing for me. I'm a seasonal eater. I don't eat a lot of leafy greens in the winter because they upset my stomach. Oh, this already has a hole in the bottom. We'll push that right down in. And that makes that usable. See, I knew there was a reason I was saving. Somebody told me to save my pudding cups when I had my teeth out for planting. And I didn't think much about it until I saw 4. I have 4 of them. I probably have more under the island here. But these are the 4 ones that are badly shredded. Yay! The hole putting the hole in is easier if you do it first, actually, because this edge gives it support. I'm telling you, I reuse everything if I can. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And the most important of all of these is reduce. Okay. Now, I don't have to worry. Then I can use the whole tray. Let's give these guys a drink. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's all I need for my garden. 3 to a bed. They grow better if I do 3 to a bed instead of 4. But we're going to plant the rest because someone may have need of them. Okay. Let's fill these up. And then payday, I gotta buy me some more potting soil. Whoa! Good thing I don't sweep before I play in the dirt. And if I have room, I'll put my little pepper plants that got fluffed up and started when I fluffed up the soil and they weren't alive, so there was nothing growing, so I fluffed up the soil and put in chive seeds, and now I got peppers coming up. Go figure. Yeah, well, there's ways to make them last, right? You know what? I may have this whole thing full of cabbage. Hose? What's wrong with hose? Hose is the best tool in the garden. There we go. Very useful tool, hoe. I know. And you know what? If, like I said, not all my onions grew. I had to try them twice. So I'm only going to have 1 bed of onions. So I have an extra bed. And the bed where I had my watermelon in with the trellis, I'm going to plant my pickling cucumbers. So they'll have something to climb on. Or I'm going to put up some cow fencing in an arch over top. We'll see. My goodness. You guys were just so eager. Yeah, looks like I'm going to have to find another small tray for the peppers. Getting all your roots in there. We had deconstructed cabbage rolls for supper last night. I love having like my canned cabbage and tomatoes, and then dehydrated cabbage. I add dehydrated cabbage and it comes out nice and thick and you don't have to use as much rice. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at that. And there's still more. But I'm going to make compost out of them. Oh, but look. These popped out and went to help me. Sorry, baby. Sorry. I'm going to throw you in there as compost. All right. Cabbages. $24 cabbage plants. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I'll be right back. Oy! There you are. Now, these are my chives. This is what I started my pepper plants in. And they didn't grow, so I planted chives. But look, we have pepper plants coming up. So, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go like this. This. I only need 4. And it looks like that is exactly what I'm going to get. I have no idea what kind of peppers these are. I planted a lot. And you, right there. There, peppers. Okay, and 1 cabbage. Jumpins'. You convinced me. I don't even know if peppers and cabbages go well together or not. So maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, we won't do that. Okay. Then we're just going to tamp our chives back down. Give them a water. Put them back under the lights. That's all the you know what? I've got to do something else now. Hang on. Oh. These are my marigolds. I'll be right back. Oi! Oi! There we go. And here it goes. The last of my soil until payday. Poor things, look at them. Okay, these are what go get planted with my cabbage. Scalloped potato stuffed cabbage. I haven't made it in a while, but I might make one in the, when I look at that, it's still got the seed stuck to it. This planting these black point down into the soil worked really, really well. Give these guys a little bit more room to grow until I have to transplant them out into the garden. My gosh. I still have more coming up. Let's see. I have to find room for a couple more because there's more than I thought. Oops. Do that. There we go. Now, if I'm planting 12 cabbages, I need 12 marigolds. How many do I have over here? Oh, stand up, you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm going to have enough. Now this may look like it's overcrowding, but then I can split them up again when I get more soil. There's that little baby one. I'll throw that in there too. And then I'll plant the rest of them. Yeah, March came in like a lamb, probably going to go out like a lion while we're traveling to visit the kids on Easter weekend. And then too. This is Mrs. Wolfie from Life with the Wolfies saying, I'm going to clean up and then I might go live on our half-acre homestead in the office, but let me get cleaned up first, okay? That's me. Most of my transplanting done for, well, until next Friday. All right, I got a week, and then I have to find more room on my table and more soil. Mwah! Take care. God bless. I love you guys. Don't ever forget that.